Hello, I'm Amelia Ruby, and this is my tiny tarot practice. Today's card is the Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands, we move from the stability of the fours, that foundational square, to the difficulty and struggle of the fives. In the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Five of Wands pictures five figures, each holding a wand and in conflict with each other. They're holding the sticks, they're striking each other's sticks. They are in conflict, but also I get the sense they're at play. This isn't the swords. We're not doing fatal harm. In fact, none of the wands even seem to strike each other's bodies of these five figures. They're wands hitting wands. So this sort of melee feels playful, not deadly to me. Many tarot readers interpret the Five of Wands as an internal conflict. And I think that the True Heart Intuitive Tarot has a really beautiful image for this. It's a Medusa-like figure. You just see their eyes and above, and this hair of snakes. And there are five snakes in their hair and five wands crossed over each other. But at the end of each wand are beautiful things. A sunflower, a butterfly, a bird skull, a frog, an insect. And the wands are draped with vines in this image, and there are flowers along the border as well. And so with the Five of Wands, I feel like we see difficulty, we see struggle, but there's no danger in this card. I like to think of the Five of Wands as the card of no danger, just difference. And I really love Jessica Doerr's interpretation in Tarot for Change, where she talks about the Five of Wands. The struggle of the Five of Wands is actually kind of like a struggle or conflict between the different parts of ourselves, our different internal stakeholders, and the different things that come into play when we may want something and not want something simultaneously. Again, no danger, just difference. And of course, when I think of difference, I think of feminist philosopher and poet, really feminist poet and philosopher, I should say, Audre Lorde. And she talks about difference as the rich, fertile darkness of life. And that our differences actually lead us into the power of our experience and our shared experience in the world. And so with the Five of Wands, if we think about wands, again, are the suit of creative force, the suit of creativity and procreativity. The Five of Wands is that rich fertility of difference. The ways that what perhaps stands between us is exactly that which brings us together. The ways that the boundaries between ourselves and others, yes, perhaps hold us apart, but are also the place where the beautiful friction of rubbing together can occur. And yes, friction can be rough, but it can also be warm. So the Five of Wands for me is the card of no danger, just difference. And all of the beautiful, rich possibilities that difference can bring. As always, if you'd like to read any of the books or see the decks I've referenced here, you can head to the link in the show notes to find the wonderful bookshop list I've put together for you with all of my favorite tarot and magical resources. And if you make a purchase through that list, I'll receive a small affiliate payment that helps me keep this podcast going. Thank you so much for joining me for my tiny tarot practice. Be well.